Hello friendlies, and welcome to part 12 of my Demon Hunter video series. This episode is all about covering my foam bracers in Worbla and getting them up to snuff. A cool trick with Worbla is that it's easy to trim when warm. You will see me pushing the Worbla into all the detail spots with a sculpting tool, but I learned quickly that doing this before I curved the bracer to fit my arm will stretch out the Worbla too much and it will tear in the little crevices. With my second bracer, I had waited until I shaped the Worbla to poke in the details, and it looks much better. The biggest thing with the dimensional pieces are to take your time and work in small sections. Take caution not to overheat or the Worbla will bubble and warp. Since the back of these pieces are flat, it was pretty easy to heat a sheet of Worbla and match it to the front piece of the Worbla. My seams still looked pretty rough though, so it took some patience to clean them up by heating a small section at a time and using various methods to get it flat. Once all the pieces are covered, it's time to shape. I can't recommend shaping the Worbla against bare skin, because hot plastic against the skin carries risk of burning, but I am comfortable with this technique and cautious when doing so. The trick to shaping these dimensional pieces are to evenly heat the front, back, and all the edges so that it curves nicely. Next up is using Worbla scraps to make a bunch of spikes. I did my best to make sure they were the same size and shape before I attached them. This was the most fun part of the build so far. To really make the bracer look clean, I used a Dremel tool to sand all the edges and seams. Remember proper safety equipment when using a Dremel tool. You can really see the difference when I compare the Dremeled one with the unfinished one. I know it's out of frame for a bit, but now I am measuring where I want the D-rings to go for attaching straps. These are light enough I can get away with using 2 straps instead of 3, so that means I just need to attach 4 rings. next time we get to start the painting process, and I am so excited. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or ask a question, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!